smell that diesel fuel, can't you? I smell lungful of that there. Reminds me of when I used to go into Magic Corner. Anybody remember those days, Bill? Now, don't forget at 2 o'clock here, Joe Coolin will be flying, and then his shadow from that bungee on the left-hand side. We'll tell you this, that the aeroplane will be something else because it's a very, very fast aeroplane indeed. And it's the loudest noise you've ever heard, you liar. Watch this lad take off here. We have about 115 people standing up forward of the flight line, and this lad, Steve Webb models here. This is the ordinary Watt 4 airplane, this. And watch this lad, Steve Webb models it is. And he's the promoter. Steve Webb models, and the lad flying it is a gifted, talented boy. You'll see him flying later on a huge 22.5-foot wingspan Halifax bomber. But watch this lad fly. That's called a sycamore spin look coming down there. He's enlarged this fuselage on this aeroplane and tailplane. And what he can't do with an aeroplane is not worth knowing. He and 2 other students flew last night in pitch black of night. The aeroplanes all lit up, and it was a marvelous situation because they went up very, very high in the sky and started spinning down from a cradle, and they switched off their lights. And what a sudden, we heard the engines going round and heard this whirly, whirly, whirly noise. And all of a sudden on came the lights. What a spectacle it was. Now watch this. You've never probably seen that ever done at a show before. But watch what this boy can do. He's so gifted, so talented. It's the name of the game on the top. Steve Webb models. Watch. Nobody can do this, only him. Look. What about that? What about that?
Good that, weren't it?
He's kind of good, isn't he? And we had one official go up to him at one show and he said, I think you fly dangerously. Perhaps he was a bit jealous. A bit good, isn't he? 6.5 cc's, this young fella. But what he can't do with a model isn't worth knowing. He's so... And the funny thing is, you know, it was like when we went to our show at Wings and Wheels, North Wheel Aerodrome. There was a beautiful girl there, Suzanne her name was, and she had a figure and everything. She was so lovely. And the thing was that upset the ladies as well. She was charming. She was ever so nice and very friendly to everybody, you know. She wasn't the slightest bit toffee-nosed or anything. And yet she had everything, looks, figure, you name it. Such a lovely personality. And this guy's the same. He hasn't got the looks or figure. Yes, he has. He's got the looks. But he's such a modest guy. Watch this, though. He's going to touch the ground. There you go. It's unbelievable, isn't it? I mean, have you ever seen this done before?
No.
He just, like this, you watch, stonk. Brilliant, isn't it? And he flicks it straight off. We could say one jealous official came up and said he flies dangerously, that boy. Well, if that's dangerous, I like danger. Now it'll come straight back to his hand. That's it. You watch it put his right hand out. There's the name of the game on the top wing, Steve Webb, look. He seesaw the aeroplane around just like a helicopter. Put his hand out. What about that? He's done it again. Unbelievable, isn't it? What a lad. And somebody said, oh, he gets a yawn after a while. Well, I don't think so. Depends what turns you on, you know, really. I mean, I like airplanes, nothing else much. Except a decent van, like I've got sitting on here, the good old Transit, you know. It's a bit good, this van. Travels everywhere. There we were, going along the old M25, that big car park, you know. M25 took us 2.5 hours to get round halfway. Because somebody had overturned a caravan on the other side. Everybody was rubbernecking, having a nose at it. If on the M1, very nice, kind young policeman. Would you just help us, sir? He says, we're doing a new test, he said. We're testing caravans, he said. It was so nice, all smiley, friendly. Would you just follow me, he said. So we went 5 miles, followed him. I'll tell you the story in a minute. Give him a round of applause. He just finished, everybody. Paul Eccles has finished. Thank you, Paul. Brilliant, isn't he? Hey? Now, here we have the Sky Raider. Yeah, carrying on with this story, you see. There they were, all very nice. Well done, Paul. Here's large tail and fin and wings are built of balsa wood construction, then covered in glass cloth. Single seat. Aeroplane, big aeroplane, the full size. Some mean machine, this. Here we are, this is especially done for you people up the funnel. Makes a nice sound, doesn't it? Groovy sound, that. Nice one, Simon, as always. Going to give our Simon here a jolly good round of applause when he lands this magnificent, big here, 32 pounds in weight. The big Douglas Sky Raider landing. Ladies and gentlemen and children, Simon Stegall with the Sky Raider. Thank you, Simon. Come on, give him a round of applause, everybody. Well done. Keeps with a sock with 1.5 strutter. Ted Allison with a DH-89A Cracker Rapide. Philip Burgess, DH-82 Tiger Moth. Next to him is Carl Jackson with the Grumman X-29. Dave Womersley, Old Peel Baby Lakes. Steve Simple next with the Flying Bomb, F-103. British Aerospace Hawk from Graham Cheetham. Next, and that's it. Now we turn over the page. Meanwhile, Clem Fletcher. Clem Fletcher flying by here. Look, this new aeroplane to us from him. The extra 300 is, and Glenn really has got a new kit for it. That's going over the caravan side at the end of the airfield. They really love this. She'll be on song in a minute. She's really getting up to speed now. One of these yet. What about that? A good quarter of a mile away from him. The Shadow, all the way from Holland. Getting really on song now. Long needle nose over the train. Got good eyesight, this fella. Joe, come on, let's see how low you can go.
It's coming down now.
Now that wasn't bad, but a really good pilot can go much lower than that. Now he's broken it.
Oh dear me.
Look at that. Now watch the vertical dive and the flick rolls. Imagine being in Concorde doing this.
Coming down, see it coming down.
Didn't have much chance to
Now,
glide it
we were at one show and a policeman came across and picked it up and gave it to him. Unfortunately, he grabbed hold of the tail end of the pipe. And he put it down and said something like, "Oh, dash," or something. Now he's flying a good quarter of a mile away from him, isn't it?
I'm following you.
But he'll land it right by his feet, you watch.
Right to fuel, mate.
Got incredible eyesight, this fella.
You want it right next to
Here
us.
it comes.
What do you mean you don't want it? Well, it's good.
That's good, yes. Yeah, that's good. Nice.
Now we are watching a brilliant airplane builder here.
That's nice, that's good.
And he's called Ian Turnbuckle Wright. King 200cc engine's got a propeller on it. 38 by 9.5. 10 servos fitted in this monstrous aircraft. And he's got a walking elevator, as per the full size, rudder, throttle, choke, ignition, and it weighs 80 pounds, this enormous aircraft. The Sopwith tabloid. 1913 experimental aircraft, this, two-seater prototype. It really is. It's a good idea. Make it friendly and family. And my Jan's changed shape now. My son James has come up here. So Ian's aircraft, the Sopwith tabloid, then scratch built. It means to say it's designed it himself as well. 10 feet wide. I've just been 10 feet wingspan. Oh, sorry, beg your pardon. 12'9" wingspan and 10 foot long. Coming in on finals. Carl's just cued me out there. And it's all wobbling and every other thing, and it's sort of kind of beautiful, isn't it? All hardwood and everything. But no ailerons or anything on that thing, you know. It walks its wing like for real, they twist. 1913 aircraft, this. Ian, charming gentleman, married to Doreen. What's this aeroplane taking off here? The X-29. A swept forward wing geometry aircraft, this. Is, oh yes, here she comes. Good. Down it comes. Do you think that's a bit good, that aeroplane? Give him a round of applause. I think he's jolly well with the tips. Most amazing thing you ever did see. There. Carl Jackson here, and it's got an OS91 VRDF engine, 15.5 pounds it weighs. Low pass, chord here, it looks nice, doesn't it? And that was the sort of thing I was after with Joe Coolan, actually, right up this side of the runway, but he chose to do it rather a long way away today, so I must hope that if he does go a demonstration again, it'll be a bit closer for us all. That's a beautiful aircraft by Carl, isn't it? From Southport here. I'm going to go doing 2 consecutive rolls.
Oh no.
And we're going. It's sticking very fast now. I'm turning right.
Yeah, pull out. It's a good chap.
Big turnaround maneuver. Good. With some 4-point rolls on the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just flicking.
We're loving this, you know.
Then I'm going to come with a very special maneuver, the slide by. Pulling. Oops. Well, I go sideways. That's what you call sideways.
What are you going to do now?
Number 1 is running in now. I'm just going to roll here, keep rolling. Yeah, speed down about 50 now. And any moment now, I'll start going backwards, but I'm going to keep going round and round. So going backwards, I don't know whether you can see me in the smoke, just enough of that. And now we're going to do a couple of rolls on the way down. Turn around this bit, then I'm going to come back to you all short. Oh, this is even worse. Coming up now. About 7G. And a lot to rest, which is a little bit silent, which is why I'm speaking in this very voice. And I'm going to go away from you now for tail slide. We've been backwards once already, I'm going to do it.
Wow. That's the fastest I ever did see one of these done, you know. You got to be Paul Heckles to do one of those. Oh, a mirror, look at that. Give them a wave, everybody, they're watching. They're waving at your skip.
There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking upside down here, Dave, while it's just flying around next to me.
Good? Something different, eh? You like it, Arthur? Yeah. Oh, I love it. I never think...
Wow.
Here comes Warren. Lovely plan view, lovely photographic shot. What next?
Final flight left. Finished now, heading.
From Chester then. Oh, there's a T3, it's different than those I was to see. The lad from up the road, the Wirral, and this lad driving the aeroplane is from Southport. That looks absolutely smashing. You really do look lovely, yes? What about this? What about this? This. Look out, pigeon.
Okay, Dave, 2 more passes to go.
Come on, Wade, come on. Hey, wave at you. Here, get your hands together. Thank you very, 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 very much indeed. A showstopper. Come on, wave. Close, close. Yeah, I think they did carry up now. He's in charge, under attack. Okay, buddy, you're live.
On course now, we shot a couple down and we're still fighting.
Delivery. Lots of celebrate in order for an additional 20 aircraft from the Canadian government, this one. The wingspan on the full size, 93 feet and 10 inches. It loads up to 1,200 gallons of water. It can be scooped up, this water, from a lake in 20 seconds. Also, it can carry, ignoring the water side, up to 36 passengers.
Nice, this
Research for the model began in 1989, and the manufacturers kindly supplied drawings and photographs, and building was drawn out due to other projects by Jeremy. But it would have taken an awful lot longer if it hadn't have had the help of... The engines are two 62cc, they're now Titans, with onboard starters by Ray Slack. The reduction units that were previously fitted have been discarded now. Propellers are Poly 21 by 13, three-bladed carbon fiber laminate. They're from Dave Swaldrick. Here it comes up the runway, the scale approach. Grooves it out. No, he overdoes it. Another try. Oh, Chris, sorry, Roy. Thought it was your lad. Well, there we are, coming in on finals here. This amazing CL215 and comes down to land just like that. Very fast, isn't it? Sideways onto the wind. Well, there you are. Put your hands together. Dr. Jeremy shortly. Major engine trouble with our Peter Brotherton here. Coming round, he flies round again. And the Halifax. Here, one of the things that for every 132 tons of bombs delivered, compared with this, one Lancaster was lost for every 132 tons of bombs delivered, compared with only 56 tons for each Halifax lost, and 41 tons for each Sterling. Now we're going to have some parachutes dropping from the Halifax, the Hali bag as it was called. John's flying around with his very, very big 55-pound Messerschmitt 119. Eyes on the Hali bag. Get this on video. They're going to bail out. Everybody bar the pilot's going to bail out of the Hali bag. Watch. Here you go, everybody. Here go the parachutes. Here. Now, Peter's got no wheels. He's got one tip, will we? Down the runway he comes. Don't forget he's had major trouble with his wheels. Can he land it? Let's have a look. Yes, he can. Beautifully. Major trouble. What a shame. Oh, what a shame. We've had the gift of a couple of cakes, which is really kind of them. Thank you very much indeed. Permagrid, I don't know if you know this stuff, but... Undercarriage sadly has been destroyed on the... Oh, she's swiveling badly! $3,500 hours of working time. And the Moscow. Flags us away. Over the trees she goes. And they're experiencing the costing look. This beautiful big aeroplane in the hands of Dr. Keith Mitchell. Round they go, escorting each other now, look here. Now this is a tribute to Leonard Cheshire. What a shot, eh? Now the aircraft field is under attack. Here goes the bomb, look, coming down. Richard Raw, overflown here by the, lovely landing. Thank you, Richard. Big lights on and everything. From that grand slam bomb, it dropped over there. It's waiting to explode. 5 years of work and a greaser of a landing. Ladies and gentlemen and children, Dr. Keith Mitchell. You know, it's 5 to 4 this time. A lovely pro-minute takeoff. And the Mustang tips over, sadly, Angfield. Halifax B3 this is then, the biggest aeroplane of the show today, and being flown. It's all right, nothing hurts, quite all right, very okay. Right, just a stunt motorcyclist. Did you ever see anything as good as this? I mean, come on, it makes the tingle factor. Is that something else? Now they're going to do a low pass. Now you've seen aeroplanes flying today, haven't you, right? On sail just behind us. Look at this. This is going to be low. Watch. Brilliant, eh? Brilliant. Operated by Malcolm Giddings, but that aircraft specially made to stay out in the wind. What about this then? From your right. Low, 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 low run here. Woo! Watch the parachute. Watch, here he goes. The large parachute. Oh, delay. Good, eh? This as it comes in for finals. Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest aircraft of the show. Halifax. Oh, it's got a point on the front. I hope it doesn't go in that bomb. Not in that bomb. Oh, it's fine. Graham is here, who's promoting our national championships this year, something different for us. And great guy, he's producing a new club and scale. competition, which really is a showstopper indeed, isn't it? Look, it's got 2 engines, 62 cc's, they know as they are, and 2 Bolly 21 by 13 3-blade carbon fiber laminates. Large 16-footer Jeremy Shaw's runs on VHF radio. This. If you'll just excuse me for 10 seconds, I must go and have a look at the wallpaper. You know. Look at the speed of that Shadow. Shadow 1. He's got it on song now. The engine weighs 2 3/4 pounds. You can buy them from Joe for a couple of £100. Noisy things. Look, a good quarter of a mile away, half a mile away. Look, here comes the Shadow 1 all the way from champion of the world 9 times. Watch the flare, the parachute flare. And the target is being attacked now. Watch down. Aircraft fire, but of course the aircraft has gone by. Now watch the bombing run. Here it comes here. Now, taking off for the final of the day, where you have this commemoration for anti-aircraft fire from the 2 turrets.
It's a very nostalgic performance. That's the best I can say.
Oh, that's from Johnny Johnson here, Arthur. That's magic, isn't it? Oh, nothing hurried, a long runway, don't worry. Ladies and gentlemen and children, put your hands together. What a team. Dr. Keith Mitchell, the LMA, and we got Roy Lieber over there. Take a bow, Roy. The Shadow 1 then gets up to speed. Glad I'm here. Now then, taking off here. We have the Mosquito for us all to watch. There goes the Mosquito, look here. Showstopper. And the new Spitfire Mark 5 from Mike Booth here, look. From Flying Legends, this one here. Tropicalized aircraft, Flying Legends, Mike Booth scale models. Comes this wonderful Lancaster being That sounds superb here. Young Richard Raw. Here's our Phil taking off here with his Spitfire. To Robert Shaw. George Murgatroyd helping him. But what about this Mozzie, as it's affectionately known, going across here, the twin-engine aircraft for practical scale. And they're all going to escort this super Lancaster bomber. A big Mosquito. I don't know what circuits we are following at the moment. Are we right or left hand? Left hand circuits, thank you, Mike. Okay, Mike. They have a problem with the wind that's coming across runway, as you probably know, on your back at the moment. So here we have the man, Eddie Evans, helping him look. And you notice here, Dr. Keith Mitchell, look, with the two aerials. Can you see this? The man, he got two aerials from his transmitter because he uses two transmitters for this superb aeroplane. It's taken 5 years of building this Lancaster. And this is really, really, really good. Four engines for the Lancaster. Watch this here. You're watching a priceless aeroplane take off now. The Avro Lancaster B3 Special look rolls now, and it's the Dam Buster's job. Guy Gibson's aircraft. You're watching something. He is... Wow. Did you see that? Did you see that? It went straight across the grass. The crowd on the right-hand side were delighted with the closeness of that. Better tell you where the toilet, if you want to belong to the cream. Now, doesn't that look... See the mom rotating? Did you see that? Am I deaf? Nobody answer me. Did you see the bomb going round? I'd like to see that again, please. Yes, my wife's aft. G for George. E.D. You probably know Len, his father, a very, very famous chap, Len, who plays on Radio 2. The organist entertains on a Wednesday evening. Here we go. Look, watch it. Here she goes. Bomb gone. Almost hits the dam. Watch this. You've never seen an aeroplane as big as this. Not a model. What about that? The biggest aeroplane of the show, everybody. This aeroplane, believe it or not, is 21 feet 6 inches in wingspan, just taking off here. The Halifax, but coming around. Are we on final? John Tarbuck, please. John, wherever you are. Down goes the Lancaster. I'm sure you're going to reward the man after his 5 years of work. Ladies and gentlemen and children, big round of applause for Dr. Now then, what about this young pair here? Paul Eccles, who's a pilot, Malcolm Gittings, who flies this biggest aircraft. Malcolm does all the auxiliary bits on it. Hanley Page Halifax, known as the Halley Bag. This one here has got 4 62cc Zenoa engines. You imagine your motor at home with an engine at 35 cc's in power. Took off weighing 170 pounds. Look at it all. What about that? Some kind of thing, eh? Low run here. Almost touching the ground. Don't forget the wingspan. 21 foot. Cease. Now watch the parachutes come out. Parachute drop cued here now. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4. Oh, there he is. Delayed drop. Hey, buddy, somebody's... Now watch this, and I want you to rock the roof here with this young star, Paul Heckles, with Malcolm here. History being made with this huge 21.5-foot wingspan aircraft that he just flies so gracefully. Hark at the throttles. Let's make it a real good northwestern. Well done, shall we, everybody? Look at that, a greaser, eh? Put your hands together for the best. Thank you, you two. Paul Heckles, Malcolm Guinea.
This maneuver, basically we end up going backwards, Dave.
We're watching you, fella.
Okay, so here we go. We're going backwards now. That's enough of that.
Brilliant.
Unfortunately, Dave had to stop the propeller for a second, but it's no problem. We can continue on.
Yeah, well, you need the propeller.
I'm just going to stall turn this off this day, which is a little bridge there, as you can see. New flicks. Hey Dave, here I go. I'm going to do a rolling loop now. There's a lot of rolls at the beginning of the loop.
What did you have for dinner?
I had a burger, which obviously that's not having much effect at the moment.
Okay, Skip. I tell you what, I want you to be with it.
I'm just watching the crowd now while I'm rolling, just to see everything's in order, checking my speed, and checking everything's just going to be okay.
Looks okay to us, Skip.
Okay, I'm going to do a Humpty bump now, so I'm pulling up, and I'll be doing 2 to 3 vertical rolls, depending on my speed. Here we go. 1 vertical roll, 2 vertical rolls, 3, oh yes, here we go. And I'm just going to pull over there, as you can see, just falling through, and I'm going to do a very slow half roll, just to show you you can roll quite slowly.
Is this how you fly your 737?
Well, not when there's people going on holiday.
He's a captain driving 737s, this
Called the
fella.
Cascade, Dave. Cascade of flicks as we go over the top. As you can see, a flicks rather well. Okay, that'll do. Here I'm going to come back to some very well.
Kind of quick, eh?
Very quick, Dave. So I'm just going to now reposition myself so I can do a nice, gentle maneuver, just obviously because that was quite hectic. Now I'm going to do a tail slide, Dave.
We love this one. We're with you, Warren.
Coming up now. Roll left. I'm just going to cut the power now until we end up going backwards.
You fell off the top.
So there we go, backwards there, Dave. I'm going to come down towards you now and do some very fast rolling again.
Okay, Warren, we're in
Just
you.
going to turn left, reposition, and then show
Come
you
and
the
do
big
something, George,
rolling
please.
line.
Okay, we're watching, Warren. Come on, George, quick.
Okay, this is now it's a sideways maneuver. The aeroplane goes sideways. I'm going to put it into a 45, and just here we go, sideways.
We call that knife edge in our business.
Knife edge, yeah, but the aeroplane's tracking sideways as well, so sort of a big turning maneuver upside down.
Brilliant, old lad. We're enjoying every second of this.
Okay, now I'm going to roll inside now. The big 360.
Warren. We're enjoying it, old buddy. Sun on your wings there looks smashing.
Good to see you all there. Just to the turn over here. Brilliant, Dave. Right, I'm going to quickly turn round here and do a final pass for you.
You know, it's the African. Round here. Did you hear it? South African he is, this fella.
Okay, Dave, this is going to be my final pass, and I'll do a load of roll. Make sure you're okay.
And we're loving it, old son. The Sukhoi of yours, brilliant. How much do you value that, buddy?
The money is $200,000 US dollars. Here we go. I'm going to pull up and just roll like mad.
How's that burger of yours doing? Come on, wave to Warren. Cheerio, old pal. Nice, no. Now a fast beat-up run here, look, going on with the tri-decker. Sounds nice, looks good. Notice there's no pilot in that pocket rider. You can buy modern pilots, quite cheap they are. There's one, look, blue one above us. Stop with pop. You wouldn't believe what's going on behind here in these radio things on it. The bomb aimer bloke over the far side there has suddenly come to the realization that we were supposed to be attacking that fort over the crossways on there. Takes it across here. Now the wingspan on this large aeroplane is 16 feet. And it's a scale of 1 to 5.86. And if you look at Jeremy over there, look, coming with his back towards us here, he has a pretty small transmitter in his hand. Big sudden order the Canadian government placed for this Canadair CL-215. Known as a water bomber, this aeroplane can carry passengers or engage in search and rescue operation. Greaves bunch, I've been asked to say, please. The Greaves bunch, please can you come down by the DB Sound van? The Greaves bunch. This one was painted in this livery to celebrate an order for an additional 20 aircraft from the Canadian government. As I said, the wingspan on the four sides is 93 feet and 10 inches, and it can carry, believe it or not, 1,200 gallons of water. It can be scooped up in a low-level run over a lake in a special scoop in 20 seconds. It can carry 36 passengers in this aeroplane as well. Pretty light and very strong, pretty inexpensive, and it does give a realistic appearance, doesn't it? It looks nice. 62 cc's NOAA Titans on board. They have onboard starters by Ray Slack. He often stops and starts the engines by radio control. He did have reduction units fitted on them. He found them useless, so he stopped using them. Propellers are Bolly 21x30 and the complete nose wheel unit. In the wheels, hubs purpose-built by Ray Slack. Radio is 10-channel Becker, UHF. There's 2 receivers. This day. And when it lands, I'm sure you're going to give him a jolly good round of applause for many, many years of hard work. Ladies and gentlemen, children, Dr. Jeremy Shaw. Well done, Jeremy. Halifax on takeoff here, the smaller Halifax, this one. This one's just 16.5 foot wide. It's a baby brother. And this one's got everything on board. tell you that. This one here. 3 receivers, 2 transmitters. And they've been everywhere with this. Do you know this aircraft was invited over to Canada, where they spent a glorious week, these fellas, being wined and dined by the Canadian boys who used to fly these things from Elvington, Yorkshire. And Rip Max, of course. The parachutes, ready? You go the parachutes. There. 1, 2, 3. That's something else, eh? Well, he turns it on his wingtip. How does he do it? And get away with it. Terrific show, isn't it? Always do it so well. Halifax on finals then. This big Halifax. Here comes the Halifax with Paul Heckles, the pilot, and all the gizmos that happen with it as well, in the hands of Malcolm Giddings. 16.5 feet of it. A greasy landing like this, look at that. Makes his umpteen thousandth landing without a doubt. Nice one, you two. Coming in on finals from the Go Squadron. Past the blue balloon. Bounce to one landing. Nice one, John. From London, Marsham Lewis in Sussex. All the commercial on the back of the van here if you'd like to read about it. In the national championships, we're beyond the jet line. Talking to people. And down it goes, emergency. Well done, nice one. Watch him go. From classic scale, Martin Sergeson flying an extra 260, the 3W40 Sinclair engine. Sport aerobatic aeroplane this.
Sergeant Welby was terrible that, wasn't he? He got a second flight, it was all right, wasn't it?
Right. There's a dam or something over there. Created a little dam there.
I think that's finished now, that's the last one.
That's the last one, that's it.
They've already used that one.
Anybody who wishes to attend the prize giving in the marquee.
No, I said no. I should be away, yeah. Some of them use the nose, and others use...
And whilst we just get things organised for these next aeroplanes to take off here, I shall look at this marvellous thing taking off here, look. This super soft with tabloid aeroplane. See the wheels spinning round? Looking at an aircraft there engine in it. 200cc German engine called a King, flown by Ian Turney White. It was what we call scratch built. It means he did it all himself. Aeroplane here is on its 140th flight. Weighs 80 pounds. And what it's got in, 2 children. And he only ever builds big aircraft, this fella. Been all over the world. Wingspan on this biplane, 2 wings on it, is 12 foot 9 inches. The Sopwith tabloid. Propeller size, his own home-built job, 38 by 9.5 pitch. 10 servos fitted on it, big ones. From East Yorks, this lad. Very, very nice. Smiling Man is the big name on there, Sopwith, look.
I think I've got to Ellery this time. Not been there, but everybody's regular. 3 day one, isn't it?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
I'd say it's rough road.
That's what you want got more room there, yeah. Almost room.
Looks nice, doesn't it?
And they're all down the
He's also got an Abro triplane, you know. 16 feet
exercise.
wingspan.
Look what the rank-
Here on Dell, another one at 14 foot 3. He only builds big.
Halfway down there.
I've got to go.
I think it's room now.
Must have got 24 hours of that now. 140 flights.
Was he?
Southport,
It was.
for Abros,
You're right. Yeah. Well, I thought you hadn't.
John Davis.
I don't know. I think
Magnificent, huge Sopwith. And don't forget, we are all members of the large model association. If you wanted to, we started it. When we were in Ireland, you know, we had a £5 note handed in, you know. Probably told you before this, but we had a £5 note, and I advertised this £5 note, and 35 people queued up for it. So I